And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Alfred Payton is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And for San Antonio, Barnes out there with MP. Then it's Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Fox in at point guard. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs. Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Murray outside. A 10-footer. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
MP, no good. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with the shot, sometimes it's with the pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Spurs with possession following the miss by DeRozan.
MP using those young sticks to get ahead of everybody for the score.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray outside. No good with the triple. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. And it's 6 points for MP. MP's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Payton passes to DeRozan. Sacramento again missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. DeRozan for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 10. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Kings trail by 10. Payton dishes to Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backcourt.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here's Monk following the basket by MP. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-7 run.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Kings shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And Valanciunas kicks to Murray. Pass to Payton. Shoots over Fox. Payton's shot is off.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Valanciunas finds Payton. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in.
Team substitution, number 23.
So it's Sacramento. It's a 16-point game. Murray, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Sacramento's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Murray, the pass to Payton. Back to Murray. Ellis with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Payton from outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Fox gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Valanciunas. Back to Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. And they get it. And it's good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
The Kings trail by 18. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin. And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Ellis outside. Here's Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
MP, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's MP. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. MP's got 30.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Payton dishes to Valanciunas. Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the basket by MP.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full. Hustling and still working hard out there.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the paint, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Hall comes in for Castle. Kings shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Monk kicks to Ellis. To the middle, here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 36.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Monk outside. Ellis with a screen on Paul. Here's Monk. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin. Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. On the court for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Keegan Murray is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Payton in at the 1. It's DeRozan top of the key. Clock at 6. The 3. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's DeRozan. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Wide open look here for Murray.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
MP, he's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Spurs on defense. Payton kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Off target with his 3. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Valanciunas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throw.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Murray outside. Down low. Barnes against DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Kings. Spurs shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. MP, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
A nice shot by MP.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Payton the bounce pass. And it's Murray with the jam.
Saw a lot of this from Murray as he worked his way into the league. Starting to show up now.
Pass to MP. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Payton. 9-point game, his last outing. And here's Valanciunas. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. MP outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 48.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now...
And that one goes incredible.
Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
DeRozan scanning the floor, looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got 13.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic score.
He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payton kicks to Monk. Back to Payton. Murray left side. No good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
DeRozan passes to Payton. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP inside. He's covered by Murray. MP outside. Out to the right wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Off the left rim and out. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Barnes against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Connects in the foul line jumper. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning.
Look now for San Antonio. MP's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Vassell. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter against Fox. Carter, the pass to LaRavia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the
That
Kings.
free throw missing. Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings.
Shots.
And he sinks the second. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
The Kings shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Ellis can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown. He got it again. Sensational.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Lyles, Fournier out there with Ellis. Then it's Sabonis, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Sabonis kicks to Ellis. 4 on the clock. They shoot again. Sacramento again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Ellis, the pass to LaRavia. Brenham pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that kind of hustle from Fournier, that's going to get the rest of your teammates going. Great job on the fast break.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to LaRavia. Now, here's Sabonis. 20 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Like to see Sabonis shoot that ball just like that. A gorgeous stroke from the lefty.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Fournier.
San Antonio.
Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. make some changes here.
Let's close this one out. Play smart.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Paul. Here's MP. Here's Champagny. He's looking for MP and finds him. It's good. 68 points for MP.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Murray outside. Back to Payton. And here's DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
MP's shot is good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. From the corner. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Payton dishes to Murray. Outside, Payton. Floats it up for Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once the
Hits it again. Wow!
and he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. For three, Murray. That one doesn't go. Good, he hits again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
He's not the guy that you want to get.
And yet, another basket.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
And DeRozan sends it back. Now Payton. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped.